One of the things I liked about Lands of Lore 2, Guardians of Destiny, was their use of FMV, full motion video. I liked it when games used to use real actors. For me, it felt like it allowed the game to have a movie-like quality, which I appreciated. Liking movies and video games, I thought it was a good idea to combine these two forms of media. For me, at the time, the full-motion video sequences, they made the game feel epic. Looking back and playing the game now, the FMV scenes, primarily the acting, it all is together a little bit goofy. Downright goofy, in fact. But I love it. It adds charm to the production. The cast was led by Paul Bastardo as the main character, Luther. Luther, the main character in the game, is played by an actor called Paul Bastardo. That's right, his name is Paul Bastardo. What a name. There's a couple of actors in the game who are legit in the business, like Paige Rowland, Julie Newmar and Vincent Scavelli. They've all appeared on television before. They even have their own IMDb pages if you care to look into it. The Droracle was my favourite character, and he was played by Clancy Brown. The acting was, 50-50. It could be quite good.
Belial has arranged his own resurrection.
And, yes, it could be goofy. Take a look at this.
Come and speak with us a moment.
This gate is closed to all but Huron.
Enter, brother.
You have been deceived. There is no ancient magic here. You'd best return home.
I'd say we have some friends in your party enjoying themselves in the cantina right now.
Do not mock us again.
I would not upset him.
Welcome to my world.
Who seeks audience with Anyar?
I'm Luther from Gladstone.
What? You? Oh, this bit of ancient magic is better than a power orb. Now remember, the password is Ankh-Man.
Not very friendly, is he?
And I am in charge of vegetables.
And then there's the best actor in the game.
What?
And the best death sequence you've ever seen. Full stop. I'm not being sarcastic. Not at all. I think one of the reasons why I always enjoyed playing FMV games was because of the bad acting in it, and I don't know why, I've always enjoyed watching movies that are, these old classic, B movies from the old days where, they're trying hard, they're trying their best, but like the acting is just bad, and maybe the actors, the script is awful, they don't know what to do with it, or maybe the director doesn't know what's going on and they've hired the wrong people, and I've always found a charm to it, as long as they put effort into it. It's not something completely and utterly dumb, say like Sharknado, for example. But I like seeing movies, B-movies, the movies that are bad. I just enjoy watching them. They make me laugh, and it's the same sort of thing going on with the FMV scenes in FMV games. I find the bad acting funny. It makes me laugh. It's just it's better than a comedy movie. And that's why I like these FMV scenes in Lands of Lore. They're I think they're great. I think they're hilarious sometimes. I also like how the game lets you mess around with certain characters. Take, for example, the village chief. A horrible, facetious, asinine character. From the moment you meet him, you'll hate him. He's just completely horrible character. Totally dreadful.
The best of luck to you then, and good luck.
He'll talk to you and he'll fob you off and tell you, oh, get out of my throne room, I've got no time for you. And you leave and you think, oh, well, that's it. Is that it? Is that all I can do? No.
Anya must be destroyed.
If you choose to, now you don't have to. The game doesn't force you to do this, but if you want to, you can go back to his hut, kill his guard, and after a fight, you'll eventually get him, Kalsric. You can kill him. Once Kalsric is gone, you go back to the hut, and then you challenge the chief again. He's totally defenseless, and he's there, and you know, he's at your mercy. And again, you can choose. You can taunt him and then just leave.
Where are they?
Today there have been many accidents.
Or you can cut him down.
Oh!
The game lets you go back and lets you kill the king of the land.
These cats make amusing noises when they die.
It's great. It's mad. At the time, I loved it. I loved the fact that the game gave you the freedom to do that. You know, and it was just interesting. It was. I don't believe I'd ever seen anything like it, you know. I've played games before where you get these characters that are horrible, you just want to get rid of them, but you can't. But Guardians of Destiny let you do it, and it was satisfying cutting down that horrible chief. It really was. Great stuff. It was great stuff. Very funny, very amusing, and very satisfying. I know the acting is goofy and bad, and you can have a good laugh at it. But most of these FMV games were like this. I mean, I played the Seven Guests. The acting was the same. It was over the top. It was theatrical. I found it amusing. And also, you know, Phantasmagoria, the same kind of thing going on. The acting in that was maybe a little bit. Arguably a little bit better, but I always liked it. You could see the effort in it. You could see, if you watch behind the scenes, there's a few videos out there of behind the scenes of the Guardians of Destiny. You could see they put effort into this, you know. Like I said, they hired real actors. You can see that they're going through the stage where they put dress and makeup on them and costumes. They are making an effort. They're making an effort, and maybe they're goofing it up because they're looking at the script and think, what the hell is this? I'm a Hugh Lion, I'm a cat person. There's a green screen. I'm supposed to be in a jungle. Okay, you know. These were like the early days of making movies, and actors were acting in front of a green screen for the first time. It must have been pretty difficult. Let's say you're an actor used to acting on a set, as most of these actors would have done, and now they're in front of a green screen. You have to imagine you're in a palace somewhere in a magical land. It must have been difficult. It couldn't have helped, and this might have led to the fact that maybe the production was rushed as well. They had to do it quickly. Maybe they had only had a short space of time to do it. Maybe that's what led to the acting to be the way it is. I don't know. Maybe I'm being generous and kind, but I don't know. I thought there was charm. I thought there was charm to the goofy acting. I really did. I will admit I liked it, and I'd like to see more of that kind of thing in games being made today, newer games. That'd be great. I think they should have a little splash of FMV. It doesn't have to be throughout the whole game, just a little bit. You know, I guess as long as it's not like William Shatner in Techno Wars, you know, showing up every time you shoot down someone because they shot at you first. You know, just every now and then, a bit of goofiness. I think it makes the game. I think it gives the game a bit of charm. I really do. I also found it creepy the way the characters would move, the way their movements would loop when you were not talking to them. And look at this character here, the mysterious thief. Just look at him. If you don't engage him in conversation, his movements just loop over and over. Forever. I mean, look at his eyes. Look at them. Black pits. How creepy is that? Say what you will about FMV and video games. I think it's got charm, and I'd like to see more of it. Even though I imagine most of you listening to this won't. Which is fair enough. Each to their own, eh?
I shall not forget your hospitality.
So long, Luther. I think we'll become great friends.
Oh.